Hey there again, it's Mark Cabuke coming at you, and today I'm going to explain to you why your gut is so important to your overall health. So your gut, it's a tube. It's between 18 and 24 feet long, depending on your sex and your size. Interestingly, that tube, as you might have experienced, can cause you to feel really, really good, or it can cause you a lot of discomfort and dismay as well. And I think the interesting thing about your gut is it is what makes you the individual that you are. So there's bugs, there's parasites, there's viruses, there's food, there's a whole bunch of things happening in concert inside of your gut. And interestingly, your gut bugs, bacteria, and viruses, they outnumber your human cells by about 10 to 1. So that's crazy. So thinking about what makes you you, it's right there. Fascinating, right? Why your gut is connected to so many of the systems that you might have affected in your day is that your gut is the foundation layer. It is the place where things are manufactured. It is the place where things are shipped around your body. It is the place by which your body goes back to figure out what it should do. So when you consume food, you have very specific processes inside your body that are designed to optimize pulling apart that food and distributing it all throughout your body to satisfy all of your systems. Fascinating. When your body is looking at an environmental change, like if you're stressed, if you didn't sleep, if you're worried, if you're tired, it's going back to your gut and it's actually changing the environment inside of your gut to fix a problem. So you know that yourself when you've gotten to the stage where you had to give a public talk or a public presentation or speak with new friends or maybe go on your first date. What happens in here? Never cooperates, right? Because the brain is perceiving the environment as stressful and your gut is responding by saying, get out of danger. Fascinating. So interestingly, your gut can actually be closely connected to your mood. And we just mentioned another huge factor, stress. Stress is something that nobody is immune to in our lives. And interestingly, how stress plays out inside your day can be different for everybody. So the things that I might worry about and the things that you might worry about might be two completely different things. But interestingly, your body and your guts are pretty much responding the same. So your gut is the thing that you have the most control over in your day. And I can show you how to optimize how that feels. So your gut is directly connected to how you digest food, how you might be inflamed, how you might be tired, how you might have a mood impact, how you might be chronically stressed. All of it links back to your gut health. And for me, it's the first thing that I want to change when we start talking about why your gut is involved in how you feel. So I'll have a lot of cases that come to see me with gut issues. I solve bloating, gas, fatigue, pain, you name it, every single day. But I also have cases that come in and they talk to me about their mood. And what's very interesting is that I actually start with the gut. So I want to strip away those foods you're not supposed to be eating. I want to change the ways in which you're consuming food. I want to reestablish a connection with your food and your gut so that this thing improves. I want that. That's my goal. So for me, I always look at the gut first. And a lot of times when the gut symptoms make a whole lot of sense, when things sound like different types of symptoms, then we might make a program to look at that. But in my experience, I see a lot of cases that sound like a lot of things. So for me, I don't guess. I always want to look at assigning some kind of lab work or testing if I'm left with that question of what's happening here. And in my practice, a lot of people find their way to me after they've been through other professionals. They might have been to your doctor. You might have been to your specialist. You might have been to another naturopath for that matter. And guess what? Nothing comes back as wrong. That's good. But that doesn't mean that you feel good. There's no diseased states happening, and that's great. For me, I want to look at what's behind the scenes so we can deconstruct that gut and put the pieces back together to help you feel better. So your gut, again, is the most important thing that you have control over every single day of your life. We can control what goes in there, and we can help you what comes out the other end. And those two things that happen in between, those are the things that make you you. And I know that I can help you feel better. So the next couple emails you're going to get are going to be the top 5 mistakes people make when it comes to trashing your gut. And some of them might surprise you, and some of them might be like, yeah, that makes sense. So stay tuned for the next couple of emails so you can follow through maybe some of the biggest mistakes you're making and see if there's a way in which we can change your outlook and change your life to start thinking about your gut first to see if that will solve your issue. Thank you so much for your time again. Hope you have a wicked day. I'll talk with you soon.